Hey everybody, so I picked me up one of these super sweet Century Pneumatic 110-pound abrasive blasters. um, I heard all the horror stories and I figured, oh, that'll never happen to me. So I got it basically just for the tank. I was actually thinking of building one out of a propane tank, but I figured I'd just buy the tank. Like a lot of things, it's like if you don't have the fittings and stuff to buy the bungs and the stuff, yeah, I'll end up basically probably paying the same price to build one than to just start off with a tank. But anyway, so I think a lot of the problem with these is the media feed area. So where the media drops into the little valve there, I think that's a kind of like a bottleneck that causes issues. And also at the end of the blast nozzle where the tip is, I think that can be a problem area as well. So I bought one of those 40-pound stand-up blast cabinets, and that was just horrible. I'm sure anyone else who's bought one, has tried to use one, has realized just how horrible they can be. But so I seen that they sell an upgrade kit, or people sell upgrade kits on I think I got one from the Tacoma company. I saw a lot of videos about that. So I got the upgraded kit for the Sandblaster. Basically just changes puts like a media mixing valve down at the bottom. It completely transforms the machine that you have from basically just something that takes up space to a functional product. Which, it's amazing how you get excited about buying something and it actually does what it's supposed to do that you paid for. That's how society's become, I guess. You're just excited to have something actually work for your money. But anyway, so I didn't even want to try to deal with this. This is actually brandy new. I didn't even try using it with the other discharge hose. But what I did was I found a place, Ameriblaster, and they sell a kit that goes on this. And it looks kind of homemade-ish, but I really don't care as long as it works. And this kit was $185. It is the HuraKano or HuraKano kit, I believe. It's for the Harbor Freight one because it has a 3/8 NPT discharge port at the bottom. So they make it with the 3/8 in feed line. And you got the 1/2-inch hose that comes out. They make other kits that move this mixing valve up to like the side, so the mixing valve it'd come up and then be here, and then this would come over through the side. Basically just moves the valve from the bottom to the side so you can get at it easier. I actually think it is this same exact valve, so I don't think that this makes a big deal. So pretty much the other one was a 90 with a barb on it. It came out of the bottom and up to this, and then this kind of sat on the side like that. And I don't think it changes really too much, but anyway, I'm pretty sure this will work just fine. I don't need the valve on the side. I'm just gonna have it come out the bottom because I think it was like an extra $40 or something like that to finish the kit out. With the rest of it, it comes another piece of hose and another fitting in T, and not a T but a 90 with another barb on it. So most of the stuff is all steel instead of the brass. And we got the brass here, but like the pressure stuff is steel. So that's a steel barb there, and then another steel valve here, and should upgrade from the brass that you get. I got the 1/8 inch tip just because of like your CFM supply. I have a, what is it? It's a I can't remember. A Husky. I have a Husky 60-gallon compressor. I think it does 11 CFM at 90 pounds, and I think 13.5 at 60 or 40 or however they rate it. So it ain't huge. So yeah, I got the smaller tip. I'll have to use fine media for that. So anyway, so this is the Ameriblaster kit. They got a website. You can order stuff right from them. So let's go ahead and put this on here. I don't know if anybody notices, but that is a lot of Teflon tape. I don't think you need that much personally, but so basically what we got to do is I got to pull this hose off down there, but it's threaded in down there. We got a swivel up here, so I'll take that swivel off, take the hose out, and then we'll pull this fitting off here at the ball valve. I was a little concerned that this was just going to be just a regular union here, but it does have a flat on there, so it should come out all right. And then we're going to replace this whole section here with this a piece there. So when I first seen this kit, it was going on in Eastwood, and it was from Green Mountain Media Blasting and Powder Coating. They have a channel. I guess he's up in Vermont, which is kind of interesting because I'm in Massachusetts, so it's right there. I mean, he's kind of up a little higher than I thought it would be. But anyway, so I seen this kit first on his channel, and he showed the install. Like I say, on the Eastwood, it had a 1/2-inch port at the bottom, but I thought it was pretty neat, so I figured I'd give it a try too and see how it works on this one. So I was thinking about drilling out that bottom plate there where that goes in and tapping it to a 1/2-inch NPT. I emailed the company I got the kit from. I asked them if it would be a big difference between the 3/8 and the 1/2-inch fitting, and they didn't. He said that basically depending on the rating of my compressor, it could make a difference, but I'd have to have, like I say, a pretty big compressor to put out the air required to actually use the full 1/2-inch hose, 1/2-inch NPT feed. They said that basically it'll work just fine with the 3/8 as long as you have dry media and dry air. So I figured I'd give that a try and see how it works for me, because I mean, it'd be easy just to change this than to drill that hole. But I mean, it wouldn't be a lot. I bought the tap and the drill off of eBay. It was like 16 bucks to do it, just in case I wanted to. But as of right now, I'm gonna try it with this size and see how it goes. Looks like they might have tested this because I got a bunch of little pellets in there. Looks like steel. Maybe steel shot or something? I don't know. I like that though. That's probably my favorite part about this. Alright. So this came with some Teflon tape on this one, this ball valve, but it was kind of loose. It looked like he ran the tape on, but I'm gonna replace the Teflon tape on here because I don't like how it's on there. So you want this so the valve goes up, I believe. Right? No, because that's going to hit the tank. Yeah, so it's got to go down. Okay. There's that. Let's rewrap this. There's kind of a small hole in there, I guess. Probably wouldn't hurt if it was a little bigger, but I mean, I'll give it a try like it is. Uh-oh. All right. So that's about how it goes. Yeah, this guy, that threads onto there. There's Teflon tape on there. Teflon tape on the back of this. Screw that in. Screw it in. It should be good. Down here. With that, anyway. And we'll tie this line back up in the top. We can fit our hose on. Put some Teflon tape on that too. is that? So, I guess that's that. Only thing left to do is well, I gotta put a fitting on there too and hope that it doesn't leak air anywhere on the previous stuff that they put on. So I don't know exactly how well they sealed them up, but I don't know, I think it'd be alright. We'll find out. I guess if it leaks a little, it's not a huge deal as long as it's not leaking a ton, because basically it's just one big air leak anyway. So I'm interested to see how this works. I'm hoping it's better than what how it was gonna work. Yes, it is kind of an acquired skill to get these kind of tuned to make them perform well. So there'll be that, a little bit of a learning curve. But anyway, so I guess we'll put some media in there and we'll give it a try. So this is the media that I'm using. It is fine grit for the 1/8 inch nozzle. And they're just the coal slag. Got it from Tractor Supply. It was $10.99 per bag. So I got one of these screens, just kind of a screen in there, a little funnelish type thing. And I screened the bag into that bucket. I think it'd be a little easier to pull the bucket into the funnel than it would be to hold the bag with the small opening and try to screen it. I mean, you could probably screen it like that too if you want. But I got the good funnel. There's a little deformity to it. So, like I say, I already screened what I put in the bucket just to make sure there wasn't anything in there that was gonna clog up the tip. So I guess the trick with these is you want to open up the bottom feed valve or your low pressure valve. It's not even on this side. You want to open up the low pressure valve. First have this open. Then you want to open up your low pressure valve until you get like a little bit of a spray coming out of your tip here. And then you want to open up your high pressure valve. I mean, you don't open it all the way. You just kind of slowly start opening it until you get a pretty good stream. So I guess it takes a little bit of adjusting, but that seems to be the general consensus. So you open up your low pressure one until you get like a little kind of spray sputter out of it. Not like a full-blown hose, but like you just want like a mist coming out, sort of. And then you open up your high pressure one until basically the high pressure one speeds up the media so it actually does the blasting. So this will be the first time I've actually used this, so we'll see how it goes. There's no exact science with it. It's just kind of like, that feels good, I guess. So it's a little trial and error and adjusting. So let's give it a shot. So it comes out pretty good. That's for what it is. So I'm gonna work on most of this and see how it goes. I'm actually only running this at probably 75 psi because my compressor isn't really big enough to handle too much more than that. So I'm just gonna kind of keep working at that and come back when we're done. Well, I gotta say, I think this was kind of a big job, and I think I didn't enjoy it, to say the least. So I'd have to say that Sandblaster works pretty good for what it is. It's still the same day, so it worked out well. I don't know how long I've been out here, maybe like 5 hours or something like that. I think I went through, see, I had 4, I think I went through about 5 bags of media to do this, which I did the whole thing basically. I mean, some spots like didn't need to be sandblasted, like right there isn't, well, like some of the places it's got like that tiger stripe to it. It's because it wasn't rusted or anything, but I just kind of went over it to rough it up for the paint. So yeah, I guess the only thing left now is to get paint into all the little nooks and crannies and hope I can get it in there. So that's going to be that. So Sandblaster, success. That works pretty well for being a Harbor Freight Sandblaster. I mean, with the Ameriblaster kit on there. I didn't try it with the other thing, with what comes on it. I don't know if it would have worked or not. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. So I hope that can help somebody. Thanks for watching.